Hello, friends. My name is Jenny Disa, your host for this evening. I'm Senior Manager at Aleph, a platform to promote the global perspective of education and career. This is a 95th Career Talk broadcasted live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every Friday, we aim to bring in valuable speaker to discuss the topic that is important to you and for your career. For the benefit of our new viewers, let me quickly introduce Aleph. Aleph is an award winning edtech company, counsel over 23,000 students, top 10 study abroad consultants by Knowledge Review. Through us, you will have the option of 200 plus universities across 14 plus countries. We specialize in student scholarship and up till now distributed 23 crores scholarship to a student. So, moving on with our today's topic, study in Florida, USA, top choice of international student. To discuss this exciting subject, we have with us an expert speaker. Let me do the honor of introducing her to you. Hi, Shivani. Welcome. You are on mute, I suppose.
Yeah. Hi. Good evening, Jenny. Hi.
Hi. So, Shivani Basin, Product Manager at Study Group. Shivani Basin has been working with Study Group for more than 4 years. She has 10 plus years of experience in sales, student counseling, admission, and recruitment. Wow, Shivani, I'm sure you're going to add a lot of insight to our today's topic and help the viewers and audience to give more better insight on Florida as a study destination.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I would like to start with the thanking the team of Aleph and thank. It's my own honor to be here, and thank you so much for all the viewers who are joining us today. And let's get started, Jenny.
Of course. So, to all our viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to write and comment, and we will try to address as we progress. So, Shivani, moving on with our today's topic, Florida as a destination, I'm sure, and you agree too. The first thing that comes to my mind about Florida are the beautiful beaches. However, surprisingly, it's also one of the top six destination of international coming and studying. So I would want to know from you what makes Florida a top choice of international students.
So let me start with the location of our university, Jenny. So we are located in Florida, as the name says. We are a Florida Atlantic University. The city name is Boca Raton, which is almost 90 minutes from Miami. Let's talk a bit more about Florida as a study destination. So Florida has currently 46,000 plus students studying there, which
Wow.
are in all the universities and the colleges, community colleges in Florida. Florida has the fourth largest economy in the US and ranks sixth with the most international students studying there. So when it comes to the industry, you're right close to the industry and also you have a lot to explore after the classes because I agree with you. You have one of the most beautiful beaches there. You have the lot of tourist attractions there like Universal Studios, Disneyland. But of course, when it comes to industry, it's the fourth largest economy in the USA, and Florida is built for business, innovation, and entrepreneurship.
Wow. Such a great insight, and for again a fun fact to a student, of course it's also a tourist destination because of the beaches, and every year you have around 76,000 tourists visiting Florida as a state. So I'm sure it does have a beautiful social life. So Shivani, what more can you share in terms of Florida as a social life for student? Of course, you had a great information about the country's economy strength, and how beautifully you can make your career due to its strong economic background. How about the social life of student in Florida?
Yes. So one thing which I would like to spend some time is on our student-driven events which we do. So we are every year hosting 5,000 plus student-led events, and currently we have active 400 plus club and societies. So which I highly recommend student to join the club and societies because that helps you to connect with your fellow students. We also have a South Asian club on campus,
Sure.
which has the student from, of course, India.
Yeah.
We have student from Nepal, which is students from Bangladesh, and then we also have students from other parts of the world as well. So yes, I highly recommend you to connect, join our club and societies, because that make you more comfortable and settle in the country much more easier and comfortable.
Absolutely. And is there anything more you can share in terms of sports opportunities student may have? Because we have a lot of interest, a student wanting to come to a university that has sport facility.
For the sports facilities, we of course we do have the lot of because it's by the beach. The campus is by the beach. Of course, you will definitely have a lot of water sports option there, and the beach is on the walking distance from the campus. But another thing which I would like to share for a minute with the students is also um, my screen, because that is a beautiful picture of our students. If you allow me.
Sure.
So this is the beautiful picture of our international students. So which I mentioned, every year we do the 5,000 plus student led events, and they are all international student attending the events. And also you can see there is of course you have the access to the recreation center, where you can go to the gymnasium, you can use the swimming pool. So those kind of facilities are definitely there. Yeah.
Absolutely. So it sounds like, more of study and fun and just not study, huh?
Absolutely, I agree with you. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Shivani, how safe is Florida as a state? Because of course, being such a vibrant destination, you have a lot of international community and beautiful weather. Student always have this question about safety.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a good question. Thanks for raising it. So I was recently reading an article as well on the earth. So if Florida is one of the among the safest places in the USA. So as an international student, where parents are sending their undergrad students, because when they go for graduate program, they are a mature student. At least they have they're around 20 plus student. But when it I have my main focus is towards the undergrad students, where they are barely like 17 years old student. And yes, so it's one of the among the safest places in the USA. Another thing which I would like to highlight is I highly recommend you to go for at least a campus housing for the first year, because that really makes your life easier, comfortable. The transition is quite easy and smooth, because you're moving from as an international student from one country to another. It takes a while to get adjusted in a new culture, meet new people. So of course the campus housing definitely is makes the things much easier for you. They are on the walking distance from the campus, so it's quite accessible. And safety, so when you book the housing, you're absolutely safe, because those are that has the CCTV surveillance throughout. Then we also have the access card, so of course the security measures are taken in place. And another security option which I would like to talk about is the COVID protocol, which we use as well. So there are the sanitizer station throughout the campus. We highly recommend student to cover the mouth at least during the public places. Then the vaccination is actually must by the government. If you have not done a second dosage, then you need to let us know in advance, so that we can arrange one for you. So those COVID protocols are also being, we're still maintaining a social distancing as well. So these protocols are also being taken care as well, Jenny. So both kind of safety in general, book a housing, I highly recommend. However, it's not mandatory, but that's my personal recommendation to all students. And the COVID restrict the precautions has also been taken care of.
Absolutely. Now, from you that we've known much about Florida, let's move on to our favorite university, Florida Atlantic University, and why it's among the best, and how you could best introduce the university to our students.
Oh, here I have a lot to share. So Florida Atlantic University is a public university, and it's The most important thing which I would like to highlight with the international student is when I meet any parents is about the employment, the return on investment. It's the second highest employment rate among public universities in Florida. So that's very important for the students. And another thing is we were established in 1961. We are currently having 30,000 plus students on campus, and also we are number one public university for diversity and inclusion. So you have a multicultural class mix. We have students from around the globe. So when it comes to industry, um, we currently having 4600 plus internship opportunities registered with us. So, and I would like to reiterate the message: we are second highest employment rate among the public universities in Florida.
Of course, that's wonderful information that you shared with us, Shivani. How about the programs at Florida Atlantic University? What are the programs that student can browse and, who are interested could come to Florida's Atlantic University?
Sure. So, Jenny, we have two sets of program. We have a bachelor degree programs, and then we also have a graduate programs. So, I'll start with the bachelor degree programs first, because I know there are a lot of students who are currently giving their board examination. So if you are still looking for the options of studying abroad, we have this fantastic option for you. And I know the 12th board exams results will be out later. In that case, you can submit your application on behalf of your grade 10, grade 11, and the grade 12 predicted scorecards. You can of course submit your official grade 12 mark sheets at the later stage. So we have a range of undergrad programs. We have a bachelor degree programs. So bachelor degree programs, I'm sure student must be knowing, but it's worth highlighting that bachelor degree program in US are for 4 years. And we have a range of options. We have business programs, we have engineering programs. So we have a range of engineering programs, like we have computer engineering, we have electrical engineering, we have mechanical engineering, and then business, we have accounting, marketing, finance. Then we also have a very good psychology program. We have health sciences programs. We have hospitality and tourism management program. No place will be better than Florida for studying hospitality and tourism management
Absolutely.
program. And then range of health sciences program. We also have the social work, sociology program. But yes, the popularity always lies with business, engineering, communication, and psychology programs with us. That's on the undergrad level. And also for the graduate level program, we have fantastic programs on our engineering department. We have a range of options like artificial intelligence, we have computer engineering, we have data science, we have electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. Then very very popular program of ours, which is IT and management and civil engineering. So we have a range of option at both undergrad and grad level, Jenny.
Absolutely. So I'm sure with this bouquet of programs, my audience and prospective student can find one of their, inclined courses that they can come and study at FAU. And Shivani, you surprisingly mentioned that we still have time to apply. What would be the deadlines, and is it not a short time for student to apply? And they can look forward to joining the upcoming intake, and what would be the intake starting?
So Jenny, we designed our programs, and we kept our deadline in such a way that we can accommodate our students, the undergrad students, because I know they will be appearing for exams, and then it will take some time to get the results as well. So our applications will be open until the 1st of July. One thing which I would like to highlight here is, of course, do not wait until the 1st of July to submit your application, because we need some time to issue your offer letter. Then you need some time to get your I-20. And of course, we all know that the visa slots are also limited in nature. And so our applications are open until 1st July, but it's always advisable to apply as soon as possible. Earlier the better. And the confirmation deadline, that means you should have your I-20 by 25th of July.
Okay.
And the course commencement is on 25th 22nd August. We'll start a program on 22nd August.
Great. I've made a note, and student and parents who are watching, and if you're still looking at options to apply to university, FAU is the university to come to. Please get in touch with us, and we'll help you apply. So, Shivani, my next question is, what? How easy or difficult it is, and who are the students who can apply in terms of eligibility?
Okay, let's start with undergrad student first because we started with the undergrad courses as well. So let's
Correct.
start with undergrad. I would like to reiterate the message that even if you are in grade 12 and you are currently appearing for exam and you're watching us, you can still submit your application on behalf of your grade 10, grade 11, and 12th predicted scorecards. You can go for IELTS, you can appear for TOEFL or Duolingo. We are also accepting Duolingo because I know that grade 12 student will be, most of them will be appearing for their English proficiency after the exam. In that case, my recommendation is always Duolingo because the result will be out earlier than IELTS and TOEFL. IELTS and TOEFL take almost 10 to 12 to 15 days. However, Duolingo's result will be out in like 6 to 7 days. So my recommendation is definitely Duolingo. Let's come about the talk about the academic requirements. For UG students, we need 3.0 GPA, and also we will be considering the cases of the borderline cases if they have 2.75 GPA.
Absolutely.
IELTS requirement is 6.5, and if you're taking Duolingo, the requirement is 110. And another thing which I would like to highlight is if you have SAT and ACT, of course, do submit that along with your application. But if in case you do not have SAT and ACT, that's not a problem at all. You can still submit your application without the same, and the student can appear for SAT and ACT during the orientation when they are in US. That's not a problem.
Absolutely. So, Shivani, with your information, I understand that FAU, being a public university, have very much streamlined the admission process and has made it very simple for the student.
Yes, yes.
Sounds very simple and non-complex. So, student, if you're interested, please get in touch with us, and Shivani and me help you, to reach and complete your process in time to join the September intake. So, Shivani, my next question to you, of course, what would be the scholarship options that the student have and the approximate fees that the student can look up to, and in case if they have SAT or similar test, do they have an advantage of getting any extra scholarships?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll start about the undergrad scholarship. Undergrad scholarship, the tuition fee is almost $17,300. Okay. And we have scholarship of up to $6,000, which is a renewable scholarship. It gets renewed each year as long as you maintain the same GPA. So 6,000 into four, as long as you maintain the same GPA. So up to $24,000. That's about the UG scholarship. I'll also talk about the grad entry requirements, which I missed out when you asked the previous question.
Yes.
So grad entry requirements is we have two type of entry requirements. So one is quick admit, where we need 3.0 GPA and the bachelor degree in the relevant domain. So for example, if you're applying for computer engineering and you have a bachelor's in computer engineering, 3.0 GPA, you're a quick admit case for us. But we also consider the other cases where you have the 2.75 GPA and not having the relevant degree. So, for example, a computer engineer a mechanical engineer applying for a data science program, or a
Correct.
mechanical engineer applying for a computer science program. We do consider such cases as well, but in that case, it's not a quick admit case. So it will take a little more longer than the normal crystal clear cases. So there are two type of admission where we need 3.0 GPA, relevant degree, it's quick admit, and then it's another kind where you have a 2.75 GPA and not having a relevant degree. As far as the IELTS requirement is concerned, we need 6.0 as a IELTS. Of course, Duolingo is acceptable as well. The requirement is 100. So our IELTS requirement for graduate program is lesser than undergrad programs. So graduate programs are at 6 IELTS and undergrad program is at 6.5 in IELTS. As far as the scholarship is concerned, Jenny, for the grad students, there are no scholarship for a grad student, but the tuition fee is extremely affordable. The tuition fee is $18,400 each year, which is extremely affordable. So for UG, we do have scholarship of up to 6,000, up to 4 years, which is renewable as long as you maintain the same GPA.
Absolutely. So approximately a fee of 13 lakhs Indian rupees
Yes,
to a top
absolutely.
University of Florida is absolutely great choice to come to. And is there a GRE requirement for a master student?
Uh, Thanks for
GMAT.
raising it. Yeah, thanks for raising it. Yes, we are waiving off the GRE GMAT for this fall 2022 in light of COVID 19. So it's a great opportunity for you to make a best use of it. Applications are open. No GRE GMAT is being asked by the university. So yeah, for this fall, you have an advantage of not having a GRE GMAT, but it's in light of COVID 19, so we can't promise it for the fall further intake. So let's make a best use of it if you are eyeing on the fall 2022 intake.
Absolutely. So it's again a cherry on the top of a cake with a GRE waiver that you have announced, Shivani. Thank you so much for this information. I'm sure a lot of my viewers might have got excited and spreading this information already to their friends.
Yeah.
So, Shivani, my next question to you is: how about the career placement opportunity in terms of, are there any internships that the student can pursue, in terms of job placement support that FEU can support student after they
Sure.
complete the course or while they are studying the course?
Sure. Allow me a minute. I'm going to share a screen because
Sure.
I it'll be good for viewers to see this. So, as far as the job opportunities are concerned, we have a dedicated career service department on campus who helps you with the job assistance. We also organize career skill workshops, Jenny, where we help you with the resume writing and the cover letter writings. We
Yeah.
also do networking sessions where we invite industry speakers on campus. I would like to reiterate the message that FEU is the second is among the second highest employment rate in for the public universities in Florida, and
Wow.
currently we are having a 4,800 plus internship placement to support our graduate employability at global companies. And this is the list of our industry partners. The majority of them are the Fortune 500 companies like Apple, Google, IBM, PwC, Ford Motors, General Motors. So we invite all our industry partners for the campus placements as well.
Wow, this looks absolutely amazing with the kind of support that you offer to the students. So moving on to my next question, I mean, this is almost the last of our session. If in case we have missed out anything, could you summarize, FAU to our student in few bullet points?
Sure. So let's do a quick recap. So,
Yeah.
FEU is among the public universities. So public universities are extremely popular for their affordability. So if you are looking for a good university with the affordable tuition fee, it's a great option for you. Also, Florida is among the fourth largest economy in the USA and home to the 46,000 plus international students. Another thing which I would like to spend some time on is the entry requirements. We are currently waiving off the GRE GMAT in light of COVID
Yeah.
19 and a fantastic scholarship for UG students. For UG students, we have a scholarship of up to $6,000, which is a renewable scholarship and gets renewed each year as long as you maintain the same GPA. If you do not have a SAT and ACT, still that's not a problem. You can still apply an application via Alif team, and you can appear for SAT ACT on the day of orientation as well. Applications are open until 1st of July, and the details of Aleph team is right on the screen. Reach them as soon as possible with your complete set of documents.
Thank you so much for such a crisp and important insight. Your last piece of advice to a student watching the stream today, Shivani?
Sure. One thing is time is really, really important. Don't wait until 1st of July because the university is having a very high volume of application. They'll also take some time to get you the offer letter. Earlier, the better. And also, the 1st July is the application deadline. 25th July is the deadline to have your I-20, and the course is commencing in the August. So earlier the better. Hurry up, reach Aleph team with the documentation. Another thing, since you have a limited time in hand, go for Duolingo over IELTS and TOEFL. That also help you to save a lot of time. Keep your financial documents ready so that your recommendation letters are ready, because we need the recommendation letters and the statement of purpose for the graduate program. However, that's not required for undergrad. So keep everything ready and make best use of time, earlier the better.
Absolutely. I thank you so much, Shivani, for today's information and explore helping us explore FAU with the and giving out the information to our student. And thank you for this insightful conversation. If any
Thank
of our listeners, yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much, Jenny, for hosting me. It's my pleasure to be here. And again, the advice to all my viewers is, there is always close to the intake, and the fall is the biggest intake for the US education providers. There is always a crunch of the visa appointments, so make best use of time, earlier the better. And thank you so much. You are Aleph is one of our authorized representatives. They have the team of experienced counselor, so reach them, discuss your profile, and they'll be able to advise you further.
sure. Thank you so much. If any of our listeners seek further information, please feel free to connect us on a helpline number or visit our website aleph.in. Our experienced counselor will be happy to assist you instantly. My name is Jenny Disa from Aleph, signing off with a promise to come back again with another interesting topic and some amazingly talented speaker enlightening you on the subject that matters to you the most. Until then, stay safe and stay excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.